Hi, I'm Pat.
And I'm Billy.
And we're getting married!
Yeah!
Believe it.
Today we have a pretty serious subject that, we've been asked.
It's come up in discussion a lot too, between us and some of our friends, and I was actually just texting with somebody about this, and it's about the pressure for gay couples to get married because we can now get married in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And did we feel that pressure, and do we think that other people feel like, oh, I can get married now, so I have to?
A couple of weeks ago, we were part of a HuffPost Live segment about Gay Weddings 101. If you want to watch a video we made about it after, click on Pat's face, and there's a link in there to the video that we did with them. And there was a great quote from Reverend Paul Rauschenbusch. He's the Huffington Post senior religion editor. Let me read this to you. He said, "It's okay to stay single. Now people ask, why aren't you married? You're gay, you should get married. You should have kids. It's still okay not to do that and to be a fine, upstanding member of the LGBT community. There's a lot of pressure to do what other people want you to do. It's still about what's right for you and what is in your heart." I think that was an amazing way to end the segment because it's a question and something that everyone should think about before they get married.
I think for us, we just happened to come to this mutual, understanding and agreement that we were ready to get married it just happened and everything was right.
And it's not just that, it's some serious stuff too, like debt and financial stuff. Like you become one person in a sense, with that kind of stuff. And it's very important to realize that you need to trust the person and know the person that you're marrying.
There's more than just love. Obviously, love is probably the most important thing, but you have to be ready, mentally and emotionally and financially to take on that responsibility. For us, we've been together over 4 years. We had these discussions. We really talked about it, our finances and what that would all mean for us, and are we ready? And we decided, yes, we're ready, and so we're getting married.
I mean, if I look back at my past, everyone's dated a bunch of people in their lives. Before Pat, I was in a 5-year relationship. 5 years!
Longer than me.
Yeah, longer than me and him have been together. And it just didn't work. It was one of those things that just wasn't gonna go to a place I'd want to get married. So it's I've thought about this in the past. I've been through something that was long-term, and I'm in another long-term now, and this was the right one.
Yeah, I think both people, same as Billy, I've never been in a 5-year relationship, but I've dated people and they're great people, and just because we didn't, get married doesn't mean that they aren't great people and I didn't have good relationships with them, but it just didn't work out. And I think when you're in a serious relationship, when it's really real, both people have to be ready at the same time. For me, the analogy that I made...
This is his thing.
I just feel like everyone has a personal budget of energy, and you have a portion for your friends and a portion for your family and a portion for your career and maybe a couple other things, but you have to be willing to put a relationship into that pie chart, if you will, and you have to be willing to take away from the other things, and sometimes you're not ready, and that's okay. If you are loving your job and you're loving your friends and you talk to your family, maybe you don't have room in your budget for a relationship, and that's totally fine so long as you're happy.
Something to think about, especially if you're one of our younger viewers, is, Pat's 30, I'm 29, we're just getting married now, and, there's no need to rush into getting married. All the people I dated in my past and he dated in our past, they all taught us things. It was all practice, if you think of it that way. You learn a lot from these people until you find the right person where everything you learned ends up kind of converging and working.
Yeah, totally. You just have to be okay with knowing that you're not gonna know if you're with the right person until you are, and then you'll know.
So yeah, that's how we feel about it, and I don't know, what do you guys think?
Yeah, leave some comments on this video. Let us know your thoughts. We love hearing what you guys have to say, especially on the
This is a real serious topic,
Yeah, definitely. So thanks for your kind words and your comments, and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll make another video real soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Aw, Patty.
Aw, Billy. Aw.